Welcome back, friends. I'm sorry about yesterday. Life got in the way. My personal life got in the way, and just could not get the 4 games in. My apologies. Um, for all of you who don't follow me on Twitter, follow me on Twitter. I always let people know if I'm not going to do a podcast or a YouTube show at my Twitter at Easy Money Wins. So follow me there at Twitter at Easy Money Wins. That's where I house all my official communication of what's going on in my life. All right, guys, let's go. First game up. We got the Houston Rockets at the Orlando Magic. We got a lot of games to talk about today, guys. I'm excited. Hopefully there's some good spots here. Line is minus 2.5 right now currently. It's like 11 o'clock p.m. evening, like nighttime on the East Coast on Tuesday. So I'll just talk as if it's Wednesday like I always do. And yeah, minus 2.5 to the Rockets, road favorite. Totals at 209. Let's see here. Houston is completely healthy, except for Amen Thompson. He's been out, so nothing new for them. They were just on a long homestand, guys. A long homestand. Let's see. They've won 7 in a row. They just won an absolutely crazy game against Philadelphia. They were down by like 20 points, came back, intentionally missed a free throw. I don't know if he intentionally missed. It didn't look like he did. Maybe he was trying to. And then Sengun put it in. They went to overtime and then won. So, kind of some lucky wins here and there. They just played Orlando on March 10th. They won by 13 in Houston. So now here we go. They are now no back-to-back situation for Houston. Orlando, they're pretty healthy except for Cole Anthony. He left last game, and he's questionable for this game. And the win against the Cavaliers, that was a much-needed win for them. They've kind of been going back and forth and, losing a lot more than they were early in the season. So, here they are back at home after a 5-game road trip. No back-to-back for them either. I don't know, guys. This is a tough spot, honestly. I think it's an Orlando spot. I really don't want to bet Orlando here. It's hard for me to trust this team at all, even though like the spot in theory is a spot for them. But I don't think the line value makes sense. I would rather get like +5, +4.5 than just +2.5. Even though I do think the Magic win. Like if I had to play this game, I'd bet the Magic to win. Over under, I'd lean over. Maybe even lean on. I don't know. That's a tough game, guys, in my opinion. Next game up, we got the Dallas Mavericks at the Indiana Pacers. Man, this Dallas team is a mess, guys. I mean, we know they're a mess. Everybody knows they're a mess. They just lost to the freaking 76ers at home. Like, pathetic. Just so pathetic. And P.J. Washington was even able to play in that game. Before they couldn't rebound. You have Dwight Powell and P.J. Washington back. You're starting front court, and they still can't get it done. So people out for this game: Caleb Martin, Jalen Hardy, Kai Jones, Brandon Williams. Talented point guards and playing some good minutes for them. He's questionable. I think he did play last game, so he should be able to go. Oh, sorry, Jaden Hardy and Kai Jones are questionable. So, and then Anthony Davis did get some play in the G League, so his return is soon. I don't know, guys. I'm not rushing to the window to bet Dallas. I don't know what the line is here. I'm about to check it soon, though. What I do know is that they give up a ton of points. That's what I do know. Oh my gosh, wow. The last 10 games, they have given up, what is it now? Or 9 games, over 122 points in 9 straight games, guys. No back-to-back here. Let's check Indiana. Oh, yeah, Indiana's got a lot of injury stuff going on because they sat everybody against the Timberwolves. So, Siakam's questionable, Halliburton's questionable, Aaron Nesmith is ruled out. Oh, no, that was on Monday. So I don't know. We need to see like what's going on here with the injury thing. I think all these guys play. That's my gut feeling. I don't know for sure, but that's my gut feeling. Let's see. Indiana's won 3 out of 4. Had the huge overtime win against the Timberwolves on the road. Obi Toppin hit a game-winning 3 in overtime. Crazy. So now they're at home. They play. I mean, most teams play better at home, but Indiana is one of those teams that I want to bet at home. They come to play at home. They've won their last 4 in a row home games. Yeah, I mean, this is a good homestand for them. They played Brooklyn twice, front end of a back-to-back for them. They play Minnesota again on Monday at home. This is a good opportunity to get some wins, 3 wins in a row here for them. Ooh, the line's only -8. Man, that's short, guys. That's short. Over-under's only 233. Guys, like, do they know something that we don't? Is Halliburton not going to play? Because this team total over is going to be 117 plus 4, 121.5 or 120.5 for Indiana. I'm sorry, Indiana's going to get to 125 points here. Not even trying. I mean, if it's not broke, don't fix it. And, like, I'm not trying to get cute with any of these plays right now, and I've been winning more of my bets. So, like, just take the obvious stuff, guys. Like, it may feel square. It may feel like everyone's on it, but I mean, Dallas is not stopping a soul right now. I've been cashing money betting their games over and their opponent team totals over. So, Indiana team total over. Sorry, that's a play, man. I'm not going to think about it. And I do lean the -8. Next game up, we got the Detroit Pistons at the Miami Heat. Man, this Miami Heat team sucks. Plus 5.5 home dog for the Heat. I mean, honestly, you might as well just keep fading the Miami Heat until they prove us otherwise. Let's see. They're completely healthy right now except for Andrew Wiggins. He's questionable, I believe. Let's see if he's probable or questionable. Mr. Wiggins, he's questionable. And he's been missing games too, guys. So he might not play. They've lost 8 games in a row. Their last homestand, they lost all 5 of them in a row. I mean, guys, they're not just losing; they're losing by double digits. They lost to Charlotte of all teams. No back-to-back here for them. They start another 5-game homestand here. I mean, I don't know, guys. I need to look online and look at some Eric Spoelstra quotes. I need to look at some Tyler Hero quotes, some Bam Adebayo quotes. Like get a feel of what's going on, because right now this team is, not only are they playing bad, they can't even shoot the freaking ball right now. Like, I really have no idea what's going on with them, because before this losing streak, they were scoring 120 points here and there, over 115. Like, they were getting over the team totals. So I don't know what happened to just cause them, like, fall off the face of the earth, kind of like the Memphis Grizzlies. Like, Memphis has fallen off the face of the earth a little bit in terms of, like, covering the point spread. Yeah, I don't know, guys. I have no idea. Detroit's completely healthy, no issues for them. And let's see here. They're off a win at New Orleans. They smoked them by 46 points. Goodness sakes. And Zion played in that game too. No back-to-back for them. Let's see, last time they played Miami. Feels like a long time ago. They won in overtime on Monday, December 16th, 125-124. Man, I mean, honestly, just take Detroit. I'm telling you guys, I wouldn't try to get cute. I would not try to bet Miami. And, like, I'm not even joking. Like, I've wanted to bet Miami the last, like, 5 straight games. Like, I think there's been value on them. But I told myself, like, no, I'm not going to do it. I'm not going to do it. I'm not betting on them until they prove me otherwise. So, like, that's my opinion, guys. Don't chase the dead money. Like, right now, they're a dead team. Until they show life, then maybe we start to look at Miami again, but not right now. Over-under is 217. Feels high for a Miami Heat game, guys. Detroit likes to play defense. I lean under. I don't feel great about that, guys, because I feel like Miami on this 5-game homestand, I think they're finally going to break out of whatever funk they're in. Because like, it's not like they're hurt. It's not like they have huge injuries. All their starters are playing. I think they figure it out this homestand, guys. Even though I said take the Pistons, I really think the Heat are the right side, and I think the over is the right side, but I wouldn't bet it, guys. I'm not betting that game. Next game up, we got the New Orleans Pelicans at the Minnesota Timberwolves. Line is minus 12.5 to Minnesota, the home favorite. Oh man, guys, this is another betting opportunity. Over unders 226.5. Guys, the Minnesota team total over is the way to go. Everybody's healthy for them. Pelicans, everyone's going to be healthy and ready to play for them as well. Who knows? That injury report stuff, Pelicans players just automatically pop up at 2 o'clock in the afternoon. So, I mean, you want to see that. But the thing is, guys, the Pelicans on the road, they give up points, guys. That's what they do. Just look at their last couple road games. At San Antonio, they gave up 119 to San Antonio. That's saying a lot. At Houston, they gave up 146. At the Lakers, they gave up 136. At Utah, they gave up 121. At Phoenix, 125. Those are just their last 5 road games, guys. Before the All-Star break, 137 to OKC, 123 to Sacramento, 144 to Denver, 125 to Denver. Like, guys, they're just not giving up a little bit. They're giving up a shit ton of points on the road. Like a shit ton. So, I mean, 226.5 is the total right now? Why? Like, it should be higher. It should be in the 230s. Especially with Zion playing, there's some good offense there for the Pelicans to like keep driving the number up. I know Minnesota's playing a better defense of late, and like this is a more focused spot for them because they just got a little bit embarrassed by a shorthanded Indiana team. But these two teams play again on Friday, so there's no back-to-back for either team. I'm sorry, guys. I like Minnesota. Pelicans have no heart on the road. I don't see them being in this game. I mean, I know 12.5 is a big number. I know Zion playing looks sexy, looks appealing. Like, okay, they're going to have some life. But I'm telling you guys, there's like 10 games left in the season. Maybe like 12. I don't know. Somewhere around that range. These teams are ready. Like the Pelicans, they want to be healthy. They want to protect their bodies. They're not going to give great effort, like rebounding, jumping up, like potentially risking their ankles. They're not going to like try to take contact. These teams are soft-minded. They're heartless, players right now, just looking out for themselves and their millions of dollars. And we got to take advantage of it. Take advantage of it. Pelicans don't play any defense. Timberwolves team total is going to be like 119, 120.5. Bet the Timberwolves team total over. That's the best way to go with that game. Next game up, we got the New York Knickerbockers at the San Antonio Spurs. Line is New York Knicks minus 8.5. Total is 229. And this is another team, guys. San Antonio does not play defense. I'm not mad at myself because I didn't trust the Lakers to get over their team total. I could have seen the Lakers beating the Spurs last game like 118 to like 103, something like that. So I got a little nervous, but the reason teams are going like this is another team. Like there's a couple teams right now that you just take the team total over, opponent over. That's Philadelphia. That's New Orleans on the road for sure. That's Dallas anywhere. And that is San Antonio. Those 4 teams especially right now. Bet the opponent team total over. Those 4 teams, guys. San Antonio. Let's look at the last couple games and their defense and like what they've given up. They're completely healthy for this one, except for like Charles Bassey, a backup big. I don't really care about that. So let's just take a look at this. So they gave up 125 to the Lakers. They gave up 115 to the Pelicans. Okay, maybe a little bit. Good job. They gave up 145 points to the fucking Charlotte Hornets. Guys, I should just stop going over these point totals. They gave up 116 to Dallas. That's actually really bad too. But before that, they gave up 133 to Dallas. They gave up 141 at Minnesota, 127 at Brooklyn. At Sacramento. They gave up 113 points to Brooklyn at home. Like, that's still a lot against a Brooklyn team that couldn't even score 100 points yesterday against Boston and Boston's backups. Oklahoma City, they gave up 146. They gave up 128 to Memphis. Guys, that's like their last 10 games. So I know New York likes to play defense. I know Jalen Brunson's still out. But this team can't rebound the ball. Like, New York's gonna get so many offensive rebound opportunities. Let's see what the team total is gonna be for the Knicks. Roughly estimate. So 115 plus 4, 119, 118 and a half maybe, 119 and a half. The Knicks, they haven't been scoring a lot with Jalen Brunson out. Miami plays a slow pace. Golden State plays good defense. Portland plays good defense, actually, even though they play at a high pace. Sacramento, bad defense. They put up 133 against them. I think it is front end back to back. I'll probably stay off the game, guys. It's a little weird, that front end back to back. Even though they're playing Charlotte on Thursday, it's really not a big game to look to. But maybe they try to slow the pace down. Who knows? There's probably better spots to play than that one. But still, I could only look Knicks team total over. I lean over 229 in general with the Spurs. I actually lean Spurs plus 8.5 at home, guys. I actually kind of like that a lot. I'm probably not going to play it though, guys, because I'm not interested in betting the Spurs right now. Next game up. Oh boy, there's some bad games today. We got the Philadelphia 76ers at the Oklahoma City Thunder. Quentin Grimes is going off, no doubt about that. Let's take a look at the last game, guys, where they should have beat Houston, because this is the thing. These backups can actually shoot the ball fairly well. Let's take a look at the last game. I know I like Jared Butler, man. I watched him play a little bit. I like Jared Butler, the starting point guard with Maxey out. Let's see. No front and back to back for them. All right, let's take a look at the box score against Houston real quick. Yes, Jared Butler had 21 points, a +2 on the plus minus. Played 37 minutes. Let's see, Jared Butler. Justin Edwards put in some quality minutes. Quality points. Ricky Council shot the ball well. They shot 49% from three, guys. That was Jalen Hood Schifino shooting the ball well, of all people. I don't know, guys. I don't know. Oklahoma City, they got some people. Oh yeah, Shai Gilgeous is out. I forgot about that. Yeah, SGA is out, guys. Let's take a look at this line. We got some opportunity here potentially. SGA won't play. Jalen Williams won't play. Lou Dort's not going to play. Isaiah Hartenstein's questionable. Cason Wallace is questionable. So, and they're under investigation too, guys, for sitting players against the Trailblazers. So, if they got people that are going to play, they're probably going to play them. Outside the guys they already mentioned that were out. So, they'll probably start Kenrich Williams, Chet Holmgren, Isaiah Joe, Aaron Wiggins, Cason Wallace. So, Aaron Wiggins is the go-to guy when all the guards are out, like SGA, Lou Dort, Jalen Williams. Aaron Wiggins is the guy. Cashed a lot of points. If his player prop is over 23.5, I still think that's good money against the 76ers. Let me see. I'm going to put this down, guys, because Aaron Wiggins points over. That's the way to go if SGA's out. I'm telling you guys, I made money with it already this year. Aaron Wiggins. His points, if it's under 23 points, I'm taking that. And it should be. It should probably only be around like 20 with Chet still playing. Okay. Over under in this game, man. 228. Dang, the line's -9.5. I mean, the Thunder still got, they're still a good team. They beat the Trailblazers shorthanded, guys. They spanked their ass. I can only look Thunder minus 9.5. I know 76ers, they're playing really well right now, covering point spreads, beat Dallas. They're playing tough. It probably looks a little easy. SGA's out, plus 9.5. Telling you guys, I really think Oklahoma City's still the right side at minus 9.5. Their team total over. The game over. I can only look that way. 228.5, so it'd be like 115. Team total's gonna be like 120.5 for the Thunder. I don't like that, guys. I'm telling you, Aaron Wiggins is the way to go in that game. That's a moneymaker right there. Take him over his points, guys, especially if Cason Wallace doesn't play too. All right, next game up, we got the Washington Wizards at the Utah Jazz. And Wizards, they got some injuries on here. Man, I hope Jordan Poole doesn't play, man. If he doesn't play, they just he's doubtful. Thank God. Okay. I think we finally have a wake up call for the Jazz. You know what? You know what's funny, guys? The Jazz play better when Markkanen doesn't play, and all the veterans pretty much. Like when Jordan Clarkson and Markkanen don't play, and they play all the young guys, the Jazz are really good. Or not really good, but they make money covering point spread. So. I haven't gotten to their injury report yet. Keyshawn George is questionable. Marcus Smart is out. Chris Middleton is out. Corey Kispert is out for the season. That's their best three-point shooter. So you got Jordan Poole, Chris Middleton, and Kispert. That's a lot of scoring out. Keyshawn George is questionable. All right, I'm already telling you guys right now, I am going to bet Utah if it's like at around a pick 'em, because they're going to start Bub Carrington, A.J. Johnson, Champagny. I actually like Champagny. Alex Sarr, like, I don't know, Anthony Gill, maybe Keyshawn George if he plays. But, like, they don't have any scoring. I mean, Champagny can shoot the three, but he's not going to be enough. Utah, let's see their injury report. Let's see. So Markkanen's good to go. Clarkson's good to go. Keontae George, Colin Sexton, Walker Kessler. Come on, man. Like, he's like the most important guy on the damn team. He's out. He's for rest purposes. Like, what the fuck? They just got fined $100,000. They just got fined $100,000, and you're resting Walker Kessler for what? For what reason are you resting him? There's no reason. There's no back-to-back, is there? There's no back-to-back. They haven't had a back-to-back since March 10th. And they're resting Walker Kessler for rest purposes. That doesn't make any damn sense. Man, this damn league, man. So -4 for the Jazz. I'm going to bet the Jazz -4. I'm telling you, it's probably going to be a 5-unit play. Max bet. Still, even though my boy Walker Kessler's not playing. Filipowski plays well. Let's see what the team total is going to be at. 236. Oh boy, I like that under actually. Washington can't score. I mean, I love the Washington. Okay, so I'm probably going to take Washington team total under. Let's see, it's going to be 118 -2, but 115.5. Guys, who's going to score for Washington? Like, that's the thing. Who's going to score? They don't have anybody. Like, this team might give up 130 points, but I don't know how they're going to get to 115. I don't know how they're going to get to 110. Who's going to do the scoring? Keyshawn George can't shoot. Bub Carrington can't shoot. Let me see this A.J. Johnson guy. Never heard of him. He's a rookie, first-round pick out of, I don't even know. Let's take a look at his stats real quick. He's shooting 30% from 3 this year, guys. And he's actually shooting some shots, too. Like, he can't shoot. 30% from 3 this year. He can't shoot either. He's averaging like 6 points a game. So you got Bub Carrington, A.J. Johnson. They can't shoot. Keyshawn George can't shoot. So Champagne's the only shooter on the team. Like, I know you're going to get a ton of opportunities against Utah, but nah, that ain't happening, guys. They're not going to win the game. I can tell you that right. I can tell you that much right now. So Jazz -4, Wizards team total under. I'd take it to 112.5 at the lowest. I mean, I'd probably still take 110, but it's not going to be 112.5, guys. You're going to get like 115, 114.5 at the worst. Like, it's going to be beautiful. All right, Jazz are going to win this game. They're tanking hard enough. They've lost like 10 in a row. Like they have secured their way to a tank. They play Boston, Cleveland, Memphis, Houston, Denver. Their next 5 games after Washington. Like, they're going to lose. They don't have, the front office doesn't have to worry. You don't need to rest Walker Kessler anymore. Okay, well, that's exciting. We're going to make money with Utah finally tomorrow. Next game up. Got the Chicago Bulls at the Phoenix Suns. Chicago. Ooh, I think Josh Giddey's going to play this game. That's exciting for the over. He's questionable. Billy Donovan did say he's going to play one of these 2 games, either today or Thursday. He's not going to play both of these. It is front end back-to-back. They play Sacramento on Thursday. I think he plays this one. He's healthy enough to play. Play him, you know? And I think they do that here. They've said that they're going to play him one of these 2 games. If he's good enough to go, he's probably going to go, guys. Phoenix, let's see here. Bradley Beal and Grayson Allen are on the injury report. Grayson Allen's not going to play. Bradley Beal's not going to play. So Plumlee's out for the game too. Dang. I mean, not that these are like big time losses for them, but still, I mean, every bit matters. So they'll go with the same starting 5 that they did last game against Toronto. They'll start Colin Gillespie most likely at point guard. Devin Booker will be starting shooting guard. Ryan Dunn will start at small forward. Backups will be Tyus Jones, Bol, Royce O'Neal. They really don't have a backup big. They have Oso Ighodaro. Let's see how tall he is. He is 7 foot. He's out of Marquette, 2nd round pick. Let's see here, guys. Let's see. The Phoenix Suns, they showed a little bit of moxie, a little bit of pride. They've actually alternated wins, losses the last 10 games pretty much, showing a little bit of fight to want to get to that 10th spot in the play-in tournament. Second game of a 5-game homestand for them. I like the over. 236, 235.5. It's going down a little bit. The only thing, well, no, I like the over. These two teams just played. When did they play? Like a month ago. Saturday, February 22nd was Chicago lost 121 to 117. Phoenix was in control. It was an awful, excuse me, it was an awful beat. Phoenix was like close -5.5. They were up 6. Chicago had an offensive rebound off of a long missed 3 with like 0.2 seconds left, and they tapped it in or they shot with like half a second left, and then they covered. Chicago did. It's awful. But anyways, Chicago, and then also Phoenix has been going under a lot recently. Chicago's been going under a lot kind of recently too. Chicago still plays fast, guys. Man, I really like this game to go over 235.5. I do. I really do. Chicago Phoenix over 235.5. I know. I don't love, Bradley Beal and Grayson Allen being out. That's some good secondary scoring. You kind of need that when the total's into the 230s. But I'm telling you, man, Chicago doesn't play a lick of defense, and then they can score. I like that. I don't know if I'm going to get there with it, but I do like that a lot. I lean Chicago +7. I don't trust Phoenix against a team that shows any bit of heart. So lean Bulls +7. Next game up. Cleveland's playing right now, guys. So depending on like what their game shakes out, we'll see what happens. Something to look at though is that Donovan Mitchell has been kind of sitting on these back-to-backs. He's playing tonight against the Clippers, but depending on if they win or lose this game, if they beat the Clippers, I would think he sits in this game. And even if they lose to the Clippers, he might not play against Sacramento, guys. Let's see. So yeah, we'll have to see what happens with Cleveland. They're on the West Coast road trip right now. Let's see. It's a 5-game road trip starting tonight, and then they'll play Sacramento Wednesday. So Sacramento, they had a nice win. Sabonis got hurt again in that game, like a laceration to his head or his face. Oh no, they're saying it's a right ankle sprain. He's out. He's not playing in that game. So I don't love Sacramento here. I mean, I like the rest of their lineup, guys. Sacramento plays with a lot of damn heart. Doug Christie, the interim head coach, he's a former player, and he really is intense. He really gets the most out of that team. They fight hard, guys. They might have some duds. Every NBA team kind of doesn't play well, but front end back-to-back for them. They play Thursday against Chicago at home. This line's just short, guys. -5 for the Cavs. That's short. I think that's short. Maybe. I just don't love that Sabonis is out. Over unders 234.5. I still kind of like Kings +5. I just wish it was +7. I mean, just the way the Cavs have been covering point spreads, I feel like the line should be more inflated than just +5. I feel like it should be a +7. If everything does play, Donovan Mitchell plays and everything, I could see this line getting close to +7. I'd play it at +7. I probably will play it at +7. And over under, I'm not looking to bet Cavaliers games over right now. I know they're an over team, but they're still highly inflated to the over. On the year, they are 62. Oh, so it's come down a little bit, 62%. I like the game over. If the Clippers game goes under and the Cavs lose, I like this game to go over, guys. We'll see. We'll see how it shakes out. All right, 2 games left. We got the Denver Nuggets at the Los Angeles Lakers. And let's take a look. They rested everybody against the Warriors. The Nuggets did. Let's see. Jokic is still questionable. Christian Braun's questionable. Jamal Murray's questionable. Aaron Gordon is probable. So I think all of them play. I don't see why they wouldn't all play. I don't think they're seriously injured. They all played 2 games before. So they just lost. No, they just beat LA, but they lost to them 3 weeks ago, a month ago, pretty much. They're going to want to beat them. Lakers going to want to beat them too. The game went under to a month ago when JJ Redick had all of his players available. Now they don't have all their players available in this one either. Let's see. Luka's probable. Rui's out, and LeBron James is still out too. So let's see who they'll start. They've been starting who? Gabe Vincent, Luka Doncic, Austin Reeves, Dorian Finney-Smith, and Jackson Hayes. Man, I like Denver here, guys. I really like Denver here with all the guys playing. Let's see what the spread is. Denver's +2. Jackson Hayes, that's their only big guy. Trey Hemingson, I think he's questionable. Let's see. He's questionable, Hemingson. He'll probably play. Let's see how tall he is. 6'10". He doesn't scare me. I'm just thinking, guys, because the Nuggets do well against teams that don't have big front courts, and Jackson Hayes is a good player, but Dorian Finney-Smith is an undersized power forward. Jared Vanderbilt plays hard, but he's nobody that scares me down low defensively. I think Denver has their way offensively in this game, guys. I think they win the game. Over-under is only 231.5. I think Nuggets team total over like 115, 114.5, 115.5. I think the Nuggets get there. I think the Nuggets win the game too. 115.5. I like it. Nugs money line. I lean that way. I think team total over is the better way to go. I just kind of worry because JJ Redick. I mean, we'll see what kind of offensive. Well, no, I mean the Nuggets on the road go over, guys. They go over. They score points on the road. Well, they only scored 100. Well, they had all their backups in against Golden State. No, I mean they kind of been going under, but again, those have been against taller, bigger teams, and then they were hurt. I mean, at Detroit, they lit them up 134. They put 112 points against Milwaukee, but Milwaukee's a bigger team. Indiana, they put 125 points on them. I really think the Nuggets get to 116 points, guys. I do. The Lakers might try to play slow. You know, they only scored a lot last game because the Spurs play really damn fast and they don't have anybody to rebound the ball, so they had easy second chance points. Front end back to back too for the Lakers. They played Milwaukee on Thursday. I want to bet Denver somehow, some way, guys. I think just Denver money line. I think they win the game. I'm just Luka and Austin Reeves. I just don't know if like Dorian Finney-Smith, Gabe Vincent, Dalton Connect, and Jackson Hayes is enough of a supporting cast to get them over the hump against a fully healthy Nuggets team. Nah, give me the Nuggets money line, guys. All right, last game up on the night, we got the Memphis Grizzlies at the Trailblazers. Yeah, wow, the line opened plus 6.5. It's quickly being bought down for good reason. It's plus 5 now, plus 4.5. Trailblazers the home dog, and I agree with it. Over unders coming down a little bit. It's at 235.5. It was 238. Let's see who's playing for the Grizzlies. Santi Aldama's out. He was out last game. Ja Morant will not play. Oh no, Santi Aldama's questionable. My fault. Scottie Pippen Jr. is questionable. I don't know, guys. I mean, Portland at home is really, really tough. No back-to-back for the Grizzlies. Let me see here. Injuries for the Trailblazers. So, Jabari Walker's out. Kamara's questionable. Jeremy Grant's doubtful. Everybody else is good to go. Anthony Simons. Shaden Sharp, Klingon. Avdija's been balling. Scoot Henderson. Man, for some reason, I feel, man, the Trailblazers won 2 in a row after they had lost 5 in a row. And when they catch good rhythm, they're really a tough out. No back-to-back for them either. I don't know why I'm scared of the Trailblazers here, guys. I don't know why I'm scared of them. I mean, they kind of switched up their style. Now they're playing better defense. I don't know if their pace is as fast. I haven't watched their last couple games. Maybe their pace has slowed down a little bit on this homestand. That's probably why some of the under money's coming in. Memphis has also been more of an under team of late. I kind of like Memphis minus 4.5. Trailblazers are tough out, but Memphis has to win. Portland still has a chance at the play-in tournament, but not a great one. Yeah, I'd lean Memphis minus 4.5. I don't feel great about that, and I actually lean the over because Memphis just doesn't play any defense. Like, I mean, that's kind of a cheap number on Grizzlies, 235. I know recently they haven't been going over even like 225 in some of their games, but on the road, That's a tough game, guys. I like both sides, side and total, so I'm gonna stay off that. All right, that's it. I appreciate y'all for listening. I really do. I shouldn't have any issues doing any podcasts in the near future. Personal life looks good, so yeah, I will see you on the next show, guys. Peace out.